Hello and welcome to A Wheel Thing TV. I'm Dave Knoll. This is the Nissan X Trail Ti. It's a second from the top of the range and it's $44,490, 126 kilowatts, 226 Newton meters of torque from a 2.5 litre petrol engine driving a CVT. It actually works pretty well. Car itself looks alright. Big Bridgestone Ecopia rubber on these. It's an all-terrain style rubber, and they do grip quite well. Reason being is that this particular car is a switchable to or all-wheel drive via this little dial in here. And the odd thing about this compared to the Pathfinder we reviewed recently is that when you actually do switch it over to auto, it'll come up and lock that on the dash, whereas the Pathfinder didn't show that at all. Dash itself nice and clean, better layout than the Pathfinder again, and what we'll notice is we do have a CD player. We also do have digital radio. We also do have a couple of slightly odd apps which are available via the info button, My Apps, and we have Facebook and Google Search. One would hope that this is only available when the car is in park. It is a 5-seater vehicle as well. Very comfortable seats. They are heated for the front and for the rear as well, which is a nice little touch. No rear seat aircon controls though, but we do get a nice big glass full-length sunroof. And around at the back, in a slightly awkward position to be honest, is the tab for the opening of this powered tailgate, which opens up to a pretty decent sized cargo section, you'd have to admit, but there is only a little bit of extra space underneath these two little things which slide out. So I guess if you're going to be going surfing or fishing or skiing, having those plastic trays would work out rather well. In profile, it's very much a typical Nissan at the moment, with this swage line along the sides, this sort of highest roof, and of course this big V, which is now the standard design for pretty much every Nissan SUV that you find. Hasn't been a bad car to drive. It handles quite well, especially in that all-wheel drive mode. You just feel a little bit more confidence coming into some of the turns and some of the corners. In regards to the information, typical in respect to that it's available via that OK tab. Let's close the door and see what we get. There we go. So if we have a look through, 8 litres per 100 kilometres on a fairly urban cycle, which for this particular kind of car isn't all that bad at all. But check it out at nissan.com.au for A Wheel Thing TV. I'm Dave Knoll.